Now, I think Paquito and Julian both can be considered as a ban for Blacklist International. One of the last heroes that can be available for RSG, but that means because of this Paquito ban, RSG can take the Karina as their 4th pick. Because what's left for the counters, right? Nothing. Paquito's already banned, so I think if you're RSG, you just ban out something like a Balmond this time, and then just take the Karina for yourself.
This is interesting for RSG. What would be the priority though? Because we might see with this combo, Blacklist, Savior could be taken. Yeah, but still, it's still the jungle choices of Wise with the Baxia ban. Well, the final ban.
I still think, you know, because of all these targeted bans here, if you're Wise, you could easily go with a safe choice if that's going to be the Karina here. Although you still don't exactly know what Demon Kite wants to play, right? So I feel like both of them, that's going to play a factor. And then again, you know, what does Aqua want to play this time? Because you want something that can not only get... You don't want to get outmaneuvered, right? Because when you see a Matilda across from you and an Esmeralda who's going to have that sprint, you want to make sure that you are mobile enough too, because that's kind of what we saw with the struggle was the crash down. The same could be said for the Beatrix. You really have to protect Emon here. So last ban from Blacklist International is going to be the Lilia. Which was a very mobile pick, right? So here we go. The answer from RSG Philippines is going to be the Karina.
Wolf becoming the prophet again.
There's no counter. There still is the Balmond for Blacklist International. Like they can pick up, and then maybe.
How about the Savior though?
Yeah, Savior is great. Savior is gonna be good for Blacklist International. At the same time, you don't want to give it to RSG. I think that's just a good pick. Having the Matilda to set up for you with a Circling Eagle into the Dawning Light, that's going to be a very scary combo.
Yeah.
And like we said, the Balmond, it's a valid pick. It's
the Balmond of Wise.
Yep, pretty much. And there's that option of an Angela, but I think it's double dipping into a lot of supports, but it did come up. Or how about a Natalia? Well, it's not.
I think it's a Balmond.
Interesting.
Still for Blacklist.
Yeah. Spirit of the Mountains, the Balmond here, but also this is a lot of just mobility.
Yeah,
it's a lot of wings,
burst.
It's a lot of burst.
A lot of like this the flying one, the Circling Eagle, the Farsa. Everybody flies for Blacklist International.
Will they take Eve though?
Savior or Kagura looks good, but I think that's a different.
Access.
It's a Kagura. Okay.
There you go.
As they.
This is the hard part that I see though with that last pick, the Kagura for Aqua. If at any moment, and we have seen the reaction time of Blacklist International, if they avoid that yin-yang overturn, you lose a huge chunk of that damage burst for RSG Philippines. And that can happen pretty easily with them, especially with a Matilda on your side, right? Guiding Wind out, you can also, you fly if you're the Farsa. So this is going to be crucial in their timings here, especially in Aqua and just the rest of RSG Philippines. But you can hear the crowd. They are pumped. Once again, it's a full house here. Game number 3 upon us. We're taking a look. It's only Baksha, by the way, that's pumping out here.
It's just going to be him.
It's him alone, and across from him, no one.
No one. It's Baksha.
Literally just the Baksha.
Versus the world.
That's how ready they are for Game 3 here. The heroes getting loaded up into the Land of Dawn. But we are going to just wait to make sure...
Well, the Baksha wasn't even...
Yeah, make sure that the Baksha...
It's a cameo.
Oh, a cameo. All right.
Well, here's the thing, right? They got to get things settled out here. But we saw the picks. The picks, obviously, Box is not there. So let's take a look at this. Once again, the lineups, right? The lineups. Wolf, you got a lot of things right there when you were making the predictions here. But based off what you see, you saw Game 1, you saw Game 2. Very action-packed Game 1. And Game 2 was more of a methodical pacing that we typically see from Blacklist International. with what we've seen with the two lineups, how is the game 3 going to unfold here? Who's got the advantage, especially early on?
Nobody.
All right.
But what I do say is that when you ask for an advantage, it's always cooldown dependent. Whenever there is the Feathered Airstrike and the Circling Eagle, there's a lot of big dam coming out from Blackness International. And that's not a high cooldown combo. If you look at RSG, they need to rely on the Numinum Blast. At the same time, they have to utilize their marksman in a way that you have to constantly fight. So if we are just going to be basing it on the T-fight status, the advantage goes in favor of Blacklist International because they can continuously poke the members of RSG. What they can do is to force the Numinum Blast, and afterwards, they now have the advantage.
Yeah.
But I still feel that if RSG is able to hit their mark, they have a very strong team fighting tool, but it's very cooldown dependent.
Yeah, they need to have a good checklist for this, because one thing that we're considering is on how Blacklist can early airlines back again. I think RSG right now needs to be more disciplined how to approach Blacklist International, just how wise waves to the crowd right now. You see the reaction, bro.
Yeah.
See?
I mean,
Oh, here we go. Oh,
so, I mean, the players themselves, right, are excited to get into this game 3. I think, again, this is an audio thing that they're handling on one of the sides here, probably Blacklist International, but that's the thing, right? When it's game 3, Wolf gave us insights already about the both teams' lineups. Early game, I feel like going back to the keys to victory alone, right? You want to be able to control the economy. You want to be able to control the pace, the momentum of the game. And again, if you just look at the two teams across the board, it doesn't really matter what lane you focus on, man.
yeah.
Either of the players in any of the lane is a good matchup across the board. Now, Wolf already said, OSX, those Numinum Blast, those aluminum blasts.
Aluminum Blast.
That is such a tongue twister, man.
Yeah.
Say it 10 times, right? But
Aluminum
don't
Blast.
do it.
Numenon, whatever.
So they're relying on the Numinum Blasts. And on the flip side, right? Blacklist International, with what they have drafted here, what they've brought to the table, do they have a clear advantage somewhere? Is it on some hero? What do you think that is, OSX?
I'm thinking it's the Matilda. Early game, there's a lot of power spikes that a Matilda can do, but no power spike from the audience can counter the smile of Edward right now.
Yeah.
But going back to the topic here, they need to be worried about on how Oh My Venus will rotate around the map, because given the mobility and the burst that he can amplify among his teammates, can have early activation among the lanes. As you were saying, that RSG needs to be focusing on how to enable themselves, especially Eman. So what they can probably do right now is to not answer every problem that Oh My Venus is going to be, or what Oh My Venus is going to do along the early game.
So you think the biggest issue is going to be, for RSG Philippines, is going to be handling that Matilda Airlines?
Yeah. Yeah. We've seen Oh My Venus perform, and one of the signature heroes as well. They're doing it! They're doing it! Oh.
Man, I feel like that erupted both sides of the audience.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you're a raider or you're an agent.
Okay.
Talking about the air time.
We just want to cast here, man.
Yeah. I just want to do my job, okay?
People just want to watch a game. Come on. Again, I can see that.
Oh, they're doing it too!
Demon Kite and Naz connection.
The counterplay.
Yeah, I love how friendly they are right now.
Well, to be fair, again, going back to the development of RSG Philippines personalities, it was always Demon Kite and Naz that were always like laughing.
Besties, yeah.
The besties. I mean, they were always the ones like celebrating here. So, obviously they're very good friends.
You know what? Back in Season 9, Coach Panda mentioned... Oh, they're doing it. Okay. That's the burger.
They're keeping us going.
Everybody get your burger.
That's a burger. That's a burger.
See? Two of the best buds, yeah? Haji and Oheb. We've seen them roam around the malls. Yeah. And to add to your question and your statement, Nats and Demon Kite, they have this ritual on their boot camp. They say, the Coach Panda said that they always have this early morning bonding. They have coffee and they watch anime together. Okay?
The whole RSG Philippines?
Yeah. No, the players.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure with the management though.
Okay.
But maybe they enjoy anime as well. But I'm just saying that these teams or these players have completely made a good form, like a family bond.
Yeah.
Okay, like brothers from another mothers, whatever.
Oh, they're lifting their phones, man.
Yeah. Is it time?
It might be about time. Again,
Yeah, there's the nod.
yeah, that's the nod. And it looked like an audio thing that they had to figure out here. So, as we have pretty much exhausted every angle of the lineup for both teams, we've seen the burgers,
We've seen the hearts.
of emotions, the smiles, the hearts,
The pressure
and you know, if
is
you're
not gonna
watching,
get in, yeah.
if you're watching from home, ladies and gentlemen, we also can't wait. We know you guys are sending all your love through the chat probably right now. Hey, we can't wait as well.
Yeah, you know what you're doing right now on chat? Take a selfie and do the hashtags, and maybe Mara or the panel can feature you.
You know what?
On the community feature.
Actually, that's a good point, OSX, because it's this week, it's week 4, that they're giving away the phone from Samsung.
Oh, yeah,
So,
it's week number
hope
4.
all.
If you guys are waiting patiently at home, that's something you could do, right? Make sure you
can
take
win a
the
phone.
picture on your mobile device, though, because
right.
if you take the picture on anything other than a mobile device, you're not qualified. So make sure you do that, and you get a chance to win an amazing phone from Samsung.
Just by watching at home, it's not just skins we're giving away here. Thank you so much, Samsung, for making the experience so good, even on games or whatever, you want to take memories. But now we're just looking at the crowd here, still waiting patiently for the game. And yeah, all of you at home, just support the team whatever you can. Tweet whatever, because this is going to be one heck of a battle.
What is this?
This is, well, I mean, this is about the time where we just say, you know, welcome to the podcast.
Oh, let's go.
that's right.
Do the intro, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're sitting at home, welcome to the podcast.
Hey.
And for today's episode, as we wait, we want to briefly let you know the standings here.
Yeah.
Number 4, Blacklist International. They're 4-2 overall. They're at 12 points.
Yeah.
And in 5th is RSG Philippines, 4-2 at
Wow.
11 points.
Talking about tight contention.
So this is before game 1, right? And
Yeah.
game 2.
Well, we just got the signal. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the podcast, unfortunately. The quickest episode in the world. And we're going to get loaded up here once again with the heroes showing up to the party this time. They're locked and loaded, ready to go. And the audience as well. Can't wait to watch Game 3 unfold here. So we have given all our insights on both lineups. And now it's just a matter of time before we round out week number 4, the midterms and everything else, going ahead to the second portion of the regular season ahead of us. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to game number 3 of RSG Philippines and Blacklist International.
Yeah,
Yes.
finally back in the game.
Naisu was asking earlier on who can get the advantage in the early stages of the game, and I feel that there isn't really a right answer to that. But for Blacklist International, they can utilize this Matilda so early. But then again, if you're looking at RSG, Light plays the Lolita in a very aggressive manner that you first get the charge, you stun your opponents, and then you have the damage coming out from Aqua for pokes. But Oh My Venus does have sustain.
Yeah, here comes, well, it's early game power spikes from Oh My Venus. Meanwhile, on the other side, Demon Kite securing jungle objectives as well. So now, going back to our talking points earlier, it's the ultimates that RSG needs to count. From time to time, they need to be wary on who to target in the side of Blacklist International.
Yeah, and again, you know, with this Uranus pick, is Nath's going to be able to utilize it as well as, you know, Blacklist International
Demon
did
Kite.
on the other side. Yeah. Demon
Watch out,
Kite.
Demon Kite.
You see trapping 1, that's an escape, but that's a 3-on-3 right in the middle lane, early action. That's the pokes.
That is Retribution, both used by both junglers. Very interesting matter. That was one of the fastest moves onto the mid lane, which I think is not the best option for RSG, because the Matilda just can't protect himself or anyone
Yeah.
at this point.
Yeah,
Oh.
but I'm going to be the next
it's gonna be
target here.
trouble!
The primary target of the Queen is none other than Ammon, going low on that top lane defense.
That was clean.
That
That
was
was
clean.
just a clean play up top.
Yeah.
Now, RSG Philippines actually going to go ahead and start up the turtle, though. But look at all of Blacklist International make their way to contested.
We need to walk out and check on the bushes here, but Wise secures the objective. Light is going to go back. Defending, no counter, go. Edward secures the kill.
This is dominance coming out from Blacklist International. RSG's just making the weird decisions on different parts of the map that will not be giving them the proper reward. I feel that that mid lane move coming out from Demon Kite was detrimental to the early game potential of RSG.
Yeah.
Although it's a very small move, right? But what if instead of going to the mid lane, he went for the top lane? It could be a totally different 1-1. He lost that matchup, especially with Oh My Venus just committing the flicker in one of the cleanest ganks that you can see. So, and now they have lost the turtle. You cannot fight the Balmond in the turtle. That's one of the rules that we have to establish right now. So RSG, it feels like they have crumbled. They made the wrong decisions.
Like this early on.
Yeah.
So early.
Those are the mistakes to need to be worry about, of mostly getting the objectives, because what we're seeing here, it's a more systematic attack from Blacklist International, and mostly there are a lot of things that they're trying to set traps inside of RSG.
Yeah, and again, if you just go back to the keys of victory, pace, momentum for both of these teams is super crucial here. And if RSG is making these decisions, they're already putting themselves in a bad position this early on.
Correct.
And Wolf, you even said neither of these teams have an early game advantage, but when you give these kills this early on, when you make those decisions, this is automatically already giving Blacklist International a very mobile composition, by the way.
Yeah, the first check on the bucket list.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. The check boxes.
Yeah. What I want to you guys to visualize is that the first 2 minutes and 30 seconds of the game is like the tug of war that will be played by both teams as they are holding on, right? And whoever loses the tug of war, right, you just fall off. There's no chance to come back. And I know it's crazy to say that the first 2 minutes of the game will dictate the entire game, but with the caliber of both teams and the way that they drafted, the first 2 minutes and 30 seconds of the match just defines who is going to be in control. And with a dominant win coming up from Blacklist International, now it's an uphill battle for RSG. It's crazy to think, I know, but it's just how it is.
Yeah. We're talking about winning conditions, guys. There's a lot of things that we're looking after, but one thing right now, everybody's doing the burger now, okay? They're doing okay.
She broke it.
Just in the time of zooming out of the camera.
Well, just to give everybody a heads up at home, we got word what is going on, and it is just an audio issue for the player side. So there's something going on with the audio for them that they're trying to figure out here, and that's what the pause is for right now. It's the first couple minutes, honestly, of the game, game number 3 in a best-of-3 series. It's good to see the crowd still in, good spirits.
Yeah.
Right? It is getting late in the night here. A lot of these people in the crowd waited in line, by the way, for quite a long time outside. And again, they just want to see this series play out because this is a very iconic matchup that we're seeing for the first time in week 4.
Yeah. Just imagine ending the midweek with a bang. It's literally a bang, So one thing I remember, since we're pointing out on the audience, on the cameras, this reminds me of a different game like basketball having those camera features. But this time in the Philippines, we're seeing hearts being connected by hands and burgers.
Heart cams.
Yeah, heart cams. That's the thing. So patiently waiting as we are. So this is one thing that I'm too excited about as well.
Okay, well, as they kind of figure this stuff out, right? They are going to be figuring this stuff out here. I believe we are, in a little bit, going to be either hearing from Mara or an interview out there. Because, again, like we said, this is something that they really have to fix before they go into Game 3.
Yeah.
We already told you guys, too, back in the podcast episode, how
we
close
back?
the points are. Yeah, we're back in the podcast, by the way. So welcome back to episode 2
What's
now.
up?
Wow,
And,
2 episodes in a...
Yeah, 2 episodes in a night. It's crazy,
Yeah,
right?
crazy.
So already standings, right? I believe it was 12 and 11 points.
Yep, that's right.
So some of you guys might be wondering, how crucial is that? How crucial is this next game?
Yeah.
You're the numbers guy, Wolf.
Oh, okay. So how crucial is it? For Blacklist International, they established their lead between like 3 and 4, which means that whatever happens throughout... Actually, this goes for both teams. Winning this series number 1, even though that they are very close, it will define whether or not they can come to the upper bracket or the lower bracket of the playoffs, which is massive because upper bracket means 2 lives automatically. Lower bracket means that you first play a play-ins round where 1 loss means end of the season already. So super duper.
Yeah,
crucial.
I love that Wolf
It's super
mentioned
duper crucial.
about the bracket because the seeding here matters. Because last season it was RSG winning on the top of the list in the standings, so you get control on who to have a matchup with in the playoffs. So one thing we're trying to look for is on who's going to get onto the top fast.
Is it Nath's birthday today?
Is it? Oh, happy birthday, Nath!
It was a few days ago, but yeah.
So happy birthday, yeah.
All right.
Happy
Belated
birthday.
happy birthday, Makunats.
Makunats.
That's what it said, Makunats.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Makunats.
that's
That's
It's already canon in the MSC, right? So
yeah, I was
it's
gonna say
already-
I had to explain it
Yeah.
to I think it was Mirko from MPL Indonesia that asked about it. What does
really?
Makunats mean?
So it's canon.
Yeah, that's where it was. I think it was talked about and established there. So again, happy belated birthday to him. And you guys, going back to the standings, right? Things are crucial here, even in the midterms. Points being 1 point away, 2 points away for standings. Even a team like Blacklist International, right, obviously wants to work their way back up to the top of the standings. And it could very well be that revival in a sense of themselves getting to that point, right?
Yeah.
Because they struggled a couple weeks ago, a little bit early on here, and then they slowly made it back up, and now they're in a good position for themselves. The same can be said for RSG Philippines. So either way, things are very crucial here.
Yeah, and like talking about like how important this match is for Blacklist International. If we could remember during back in the playoffs how Coach Bonchan, placed the trophy into that stand. It has a different challenge and a pressure because right now we have 2 teams defending world titles and local titles. So one thing that we're trying to see here is a test of how they want to master the game and how to go up against your idols. Because the first time I met Wolf, I get, starstruck.
Wow.
Yeah. Meeting him for the first time back
That's
in season
not
8.
true.
Yeah.
That is
meeting
very not
Wolf.
true.
Because
Meeting
it was so
Wolf, you
nice.
got
Yeah.
starstruck?
He gave me a coffee back in season 8. That was my Wolf moment. Meeting my idol.
Well, you were the grand champion
No.
of the gas research, so I feel like you deserve something, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
coffee.
how was meeting the champion in MPL Season 8?
Oh man, when I met OSX, the champion of the cast research of 2021, I was just like, I am blessed to be in your presence.
Really?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I
perfect.
kind of want to say the same thing. Yeah, because
I didn't win though.
no,
I didn't win anything.
no, but we were together back in season 8.
Well,
Oh, my
interestingly enough, again, we are going to throw it over to Mara for an interview. So, and also for some loot bags out there. So sit tight, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear from Mara.
Thank you, casters. Na-enjoy namin yung kwentuhan nyo. Pero ngayon, makipagkwentuhan din naman tayo sa ating mga live audience. Let me hear you guys. Grabe talaga ang energy dito. Kaya, magkwentuhan muna tayo. Okay, ito. Kayo na ka pa sumisigaw eh. Feeling ko may gusto kang iparating eh. Okay. O, patingin nga. Sige nga. Kunyari, ikaw ang cheerleader. Pwede ba itong tanggalin? Punta ka dito. Ayan. What's your name? Nika! Okay, Nika. Kunyari, ikaw ang cheerleader ng RSG. Tapos, ayan. Irampa. Dito ka. Dito yung camera. Nika, pakita natin sa sa camera. Okay, from there, this is Nika, the cheerleader of RSG Philippines. Nika, take your walk. Wow! I love it. Okay, Nika, gaano katagal ka nang naging RSG fan?
Since 2019 po.
Since 2019. At sino doon talaga yung pinupusuan mo?
Si Demon Kite po.
Ooh, Demon Kite!
Pero po, mahal ko po si Nats bilang ate niya.
Ate ka ni
Hindi,
Nats?
kunwari lang po.
Kunyari lang. Ganoon, niloloko mo ako. Kala ko talaga ate to ni Nats. Okay.
Hindi po.
So, hindi ka ate ni Nats, pero gusto mong maging ate ni Nats.
Opo.
Okay, kung ikaw ang ate ni Nats, ano ang payo mo kay Nats?
Ipagpatuloy mo lang maging makuna. Yan.
Nats, narinig mo yon? Ipagpatuloy mo maging makunat. Oh, nag-give ng thumbs up. Okay. Si Demon Kite ang pinupusuan mo. Okay. Like, what kind of pinupusuan ba to?
Hindi po, fan lang po talaga.
Fan.
Opo,
Bakit taken ka na ba?
may husband.
Okay. So, talagang idol mo si Demon Kite dahil
Magaling po siya.
magaling. Ano pa?
At sobrang humble po. Kahit natatalo or nananalo sila, hindi sila nagpapatalo dun sa talong energy na nare-receive nila. Imbes na ginagawa yun ni Demon Kite, yung energy na nare-receive niya, nire-receive niya yun as positive vibes para sa team.
I love it. Love it. Okay, wait, pakita nga natin to. Magkasama ba kayo?
Opo.
Oh, kunin natin yan. Kunin natin to. Gusto ko tong makita. Okay. Hi! Cheerleader ka din ba?
Yes.
Pwede ba kitang iparampa rin?
Sige
Sige daw! Okay, ano pangalan mo?
Mini.
Minnie! Minnie! Oh, you are Minnie. You're so cute. Okay, ito nakalagay dito, Demon Nats. Akyat ka doon, baba ka. Alright. Now, this is Minnie, cheerleader number 2 for RSG Philippines. Minnie Rampa! Ayun, Demon Nats! Okay, gano'ng katagal na kayo naging magkaibigan?
One day.
Ay, one day! One day, isang araw, naging magkaibigan. Okay, Minnie, saan kayo nag-meet?
Dito.
Ay, dito! Wow! Tinan nyo, dahil sa MPL, nagkakaroon tayo ng mga friendships. Okay, Minnie. Okay, kanina pa kayo magkatabi.
Yes.
Nag-line up kayo. Gano'ng katagal?
Ako po kanina pa pong 12.
10!
12.
12! Okay, ikaw.
Kanina pa po akong 1.
1. Kaya kayo naging besties. Oh. Kahapon pa
Kahapon pa
kayo
po.
nagpila?
Nagka-besties.
Kahapon. Nakapasok ba kayo kahapon?
Opo.
Ayun, 2 in a row nagla-line up sila. Okay, sino dito? Feeling ko, alam ko na. Demon Nuts. Okay, bakit sila dangerous? Tell me what makes them dangerous.
Kasi magaling mang zone si Nats. Tapos, si Demon kahit talagang focus sa goal.
Oh, alam na alam.
Yes.
Okay, kung meron kang gustong makita ngayon na gawin nila. Okay, ipa-cheer natin ang RSG. Ikaw in charge, Minnie, okay?
Sige, go.
Oh, cheerleaders! Cheerleaders, go, 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 go! Sabihin mo, GG, tapos sabihin nila RSG. Alright, hit the cheerleaders. Hear them out, go!
GG! RSG! GG! RSG! GG! RSG! Woo!
Wow! Okay, bigyan ng loot bag. Bibigyan natin ng loot bag. Tingnan natin. Isuot nyo kung yung ano yung laman yung loot bag. Isuot natin. Open nyo, open nyo, open nyo. Open nyo. Oh, isuot nyo. Uy, RSG! Sign nyo naman to. Tingnan nyo naman, oh. Ay, naku, nakilig. Nakilig. Okay, mamaya, makikilig ka pag na-sign nila yan. Alright, thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, dito naman tayo sa side. Agents! Agents! Sino ang pinaka-energetic dito? Ay, tinuturo. Punta ka dito, punta ka dito. Okay. Wow, may fans club ka? Ano yan? Meron tayong, anong nakalagay dito? Itaas natin, itaas. Ayan, BLCK. Hello!
Hi!
Parang hindi ito yung first time nandito ka.
Yes.
Na-recognize kita. Ilang beses ka na nakapanood?
Well, since week 1,
Wait. Since week, first of all, what's your name?
ads.
Ads.
Yes.
Oo. Kaya meron kayong ads ng Blacklist. Grabe, tingnan niyo may mga faces pa talaga, no? Week 1. So, ibig sabihin, wala ka pang na-miss out na series.
Not yet. For Blacklist International game. So
No.
for all complete.
Wait, nagla-line up ka din.
Yes.
What time ka nagsisimula mag-line up?
During the first 2 weeks, it's about 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. So
Oh.
it's really about dedication and passion.
It's really about dedication and passion. Okay, contestant number 1. Ito, parang Miss Universe to ah. Okay, sino sa kanila talaga yung favorite mo?
Well, V-wise. Definitely.
V-wise?
Yes.
Okay, V-wise, mag-V-wise post ka nga, V-wise. Oh, yeah, go ahead. Hindi magpapatalo to ah. Wow! Wow! Okay, kuhang-kuha. Nakita niyo yun? May ganun. May papaganon pa. Okay, anong gusto mong sabihin kay V-Wise dahil ngayon nakikinig sila sa'yo?
Well, you guys have prepared for this. Just remember, just enjoy the game. Whatever happens, we are here to support you guys.
Galing ni Ads. Nosebleed ako ah. Alright, Ads. Eto, ready na ang ating mga casters. So how about sabihin natin together, casters, pasok. 3, 2, 1. Casters, pasok.
Always a good time to hear from the crowd there. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Ahead of us is Game 3. We are a couple minutes, just to catch you up.
Yep.
We are a couple minutes into the game. We had to get some things sorted out here. And again, this is the final match for midterms week 4.
A lot of things happen, but one thing that we're excited about is the game
Yep.
closing this day. Yeah? The best of one game. There's nothing more that I can be excited about. It's just the game. And I'm
Yep.
hearing it right in my ear.
We're hearing it right now, so we should be jumping
Okay.
back into the Land of Dawn in just a second here.
Yeah.
And like we said, you know, there was a little bit of a slip up for RSG Philippines.
That's right.
Previously from that, I believe the last thing we saw was the turtle
Yeah, it
actually
was.
being taken as well into the hands of Black International. So as we catch up here, 3 minutes in the game, you can already see what we were talking about, right? The early mistakes already resulting into a 1.6K gold lead for Black International.
So the tug of war that we're talking about, it's a personification of what should be happening in the early stages. And order the RSG have lost their hand, the lead. So the side of Blacklist International with 1.2K at 3 minutes. This composition that's quite even is now exponentially better for Blacklist International.
Look at the support.
My God,
The
Aqua.
pull from Oh My Venus. There you go. The chase is still happening here.
Demon
Demon Kite trying to poke
Along with
one
Light.
from Oh My Venus. But who will he be trapping, taken down? Yep, it's that. That's the kill for RSG.
Okay, so already RSG Philippines crawling back from the early couple minutes mistakes that they had. This is exactly what they needed to do here. Find some kills, get it on the right targets, which is actually Demon Kite, right? So he's sitting at 2-0 now. So he's going to be in a better position to fight for the next turtle here. You're already seeing also Haji, right? Doesn't even have the Clock of Destiny just yet, but that Feathered Airstrike actually has quite a bit of burst already.
It's the zone out, but two members of RSG right now are targeting Haji. But the safe passage from the Queen has just happened. But now onto the back lines, Nat secures the kill, and Wise with the counter trade. My, the action continues here. RSG and Blacklist International going close, but it's just the second turtle of the game.
If you see these pokes that are happening between two teams, this will always favor Blacklist International because of just one hero. Oh My Venus on this Matilda can sustain his teammates. So if ever there's going to be a poke battle, if it's a 1-for-1 trade-off, Blacklist International are always happy. As long as they keep Wise alive,
Yeah.
they have control over the objectives.
Speaking of which, the steal coming in from Wise, the pokes of Haji as well.
Just walking in there. Literally swag walks into your jungle. Lethal counters your buff away.
The mastery of Wise onto this hero and the retribution battle as well. We might see more contentions, but now Blacklist International is going down bottom onto the gold lane. 4 members
Oh, man.
wanting to take Light here, Flicker out, but that is a Feather Airstrike popping down for the zone out, but Wise not stopping it, trying to poke down Light. Aqua can't do anything about it, but Wise secures the kill and Light goes down.
This is the problem, right? So now Oheb gets taken out, but so does Demon Kite. A little bit of you know, this is a risk that they're putting.
Cross-map action.
Cross-map plays. they're risking a little bit here, right? And even Emon gonna get crashed down on.
There you go, talking about Edward.
God.
Just taking down Emon. If you're the Beatrix right now, you don't want that 2 kills early this game.
So if you're looking at RSG, the way that they drafted this is that they want to get into the backlines too. They have like Demon Kite as well as Aqua. But in the early stages, there's no one to protect Emon onto that bottom lane. Light is very busy taking care of Aqua in the mid lane. And not only Aqua, but also their mid lane turret. They want to protect literally the lane. Because they cannot give that out to Blacklist International.
But meanwhile, Oheb with a crip walk here. Nat's going to be the target of Blacklist International. There comes the flight of Oheb connecting the damage, but Knight still sustains. Aqua is here though, but still Blacklist International going for the follow-up in defense, but Light here going to be in trouble. No, it's still Wise with the casualty, but that was the pumpkin smash.
Yeah,
showing up
pickup.
Halloween.
Good pickup, right? So
Yeah, 100%.
both teams still trading.
You know what really made that so well was that Light positioned himself so that when he dashes, he is in front of Wise. Wise's dash can be stopped. That's the thing with Damon.
Yeah, here comes the Matilda Airlines, but the ultimate pop from Haji. Demon Kite still secures the turtle, but actually Emon is trying to snipe down, but still Nats time to box out the enemies. 2 members going in low for Blacklist International. Nats still sustaining, but Edward finishes the kill.
And you saw Emon like trying to set up there for a shot. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to get it. So, you know, they convert that into kill, but RSG able to grab a turtle here. So still, you know, the gold lead in a little bit of favor for Blacklist International, but RSG Philippines actually doing a pretty good job finding moments around the map.
Oh, Y is going to be dropped in 3. That's the umbrella dropping down, but the ultimate follow-up coming in from Haji. Light takes down Wise, but still RSG maintaining distance. But here comes Matilda Airlines knocking down 2. Flicker out from Light, but still Emon goes in for the trade. RSG still sustaining this team fight, but Blacklist International with the pokes. Haji, the zone out and the AoE of this Farsa.
Say what you will, RSG are finding the openings. What I like about what they're doing is that they're actually activating Demon Kite earlier on. You would want to wait for more items in the Karina as it is not the best matchup, but he's already 5-1 and 2 in a game where it's started badly for RSG. All things considered, this is a winnable match for RSG for sure.
Yeah, it's a great thing because, again, just having that comfort on your jungler for Demon Kite, it allows Emon to continue to farm up, right? He struggled early game, but still, the team is allowing him to farm up, get the items that he needs, because late game, he's going to be very crucial here. All they need to do is continue to be a little bit defensive and punish Blacklist International when either it's Wise that's caught out or any other member of Blacklist International.
Hold the mid.
Yep.
In 11 seconds, the Lord will spawn. And in a 5v5 or a 4v4 fight, which potentially might happen, still is in the advantage. Already spotted them out. The Lord Dance is in favor of Blacklist.
Oh, there you go. The return fire of Haji, the side of RSG, but meanwhile positioning, RSG wants to take this Lord, but Nat's going for the back lines. Will Oheb take flight from his crypt walk, but now still that's the pumpkin smash. Emon secures the objective, and Oheb taking down Nats. Will Blacklist International return fire from this? Oh my Venus with the flicker. That's the initiation. Matilda Airlines landing down on 2. But now still, they're not going back for a counter engage for RSG.
Just as I say, the Blacklist International had the advantage. Light, once again with this Lolita pick. Going for the Numenor Blast at that timing where the Lord is under the Retribution and the lethal counter threshold. That meant that he is out for more than a second.
Yep.
More than enough time for Emon as well as Demon Kite to burst out the Lord. Wonderfully executed coming out from RSG.
So again, they made the right decision. They got the Lord and then they got out of dodge, right? So now they can continue to play around this Lord marching up the top side. They should allow themselves to get at least the tier 1 turret in the mid lane too. Yeah. And that's what we see them focusing on, right? Again, they're working against the mobility coming out from Blacklist International.
Yeah, from one thing we're seeing here, they're protecting the mid lane. It's not about the ganks, or what we're seeing here is protecting the access of the jungle on both of these two teams. The activation of Wise and Demon Kite as well. But that is one tower being taken down, but still RSG trying to get control of the map. Not switch down on bottom.
So they don't actually get that tier 1 in the mid just yet. It is quite low. So again, when you're talking about these first tier turrets in mid lane, they are crucial in space around the map, opening things up for you, especially now that the first Lord is gone. The second one is going to be much more in the favor that whatever team can get the space that they need. And that's what we see them fighting for right now.
But look at this. Oh My Venus is trying to spot one from RSG here. But Light, nobody has checked Light, but Oheb sees something in the bushes here, trying to be cautious on the backline entrance, but going back. Haji on the consistent pokes of this ultimate, protecting the territory of the first tier turret, just keeps on happening. But one thing to say here, I know Wolf, we were talking about if this Karina would be a magic damage, but so far, Demon kind of picking down, or has picked the Guardian Helmet.
Yeah, it's a tank build Karina. I don't think that there is any... I think that it's the right decision, judging really how RSG wants to play it. They really want to put the damage from Aqua!
Oh! He can't stop water from flowing, but the return fire of the ultimate from Haji. That was so close. That was so close. The burst damage from Aqua. Wow, they need to be checking. They need to be worried about this.
If they would have been able to pull that off again, they were so close. But again and again, I just want to say this is the advantage that Blacklist International has, is the mobility. And we saw it there, even with the flicker that is now gone for Aqua, which will put himself in a little bit more of a risky position for this Lord coming up now, right? He's going to be even more careful in his positioning. But if that would have converted into a kill and Haji was down, that would have been a huge value play. But already we can see they still have to play around these turrets. The cutting in the lanes on the top side are still happening. And Blacklist International is just trying to get the position now for this Lord dance.
Positioning and map control. Blacklist versus RSG. Now trying to poke down the Lord, trying to ring the bell here. But Edward's coming from the back lines. Light here, trying to spot one more member of Blacklist International cautiously. Trying to position here, but who's going to be the proper target right onto this battle. Oh My Venus goes into the circling eagle, and one more member has flown. It's Oheb has taken flight, connecting members. The damage right here from the dagger. Still, he's still unstoppable. It's not going to stop right away. Aqua being in trouble. 3 members trapping one. Aqua falls down. RSG just flipping around.
And you saw how RSG crumbled against the Lordens of Blacklist International. When Nats showed himself up top, Blacklist International said, there is no way that Nats will be on time. They utilized their Esmeralda and helped Oheb get the stacks. Nats in trouble. Flight of Oheb, but the Winter Truncheon saves him.
Yeah, still sustaining the fight. Oheb here just trying to get a good view of the air up top. Talking about control here with the lead of 3,000 for Blacklist International.
See, so this is the thing, as you were mentioning, Wolf, right? I mean, they knew that they had the numbers advantage, and at the same time, they have the mobility advantage, and that's what we talked about in the draft. So they know they can press any advantage to their favor, and that's Xatrix pick down. You are super vulnerable.
True. Yeah.
That is very true.
No safe passage back. But Light here still waiting patiently. He's spotting one, but that's the crit walk. Again, Oheb trying to get in with the skills, but still the damage coming in from Evan with a shotgun. That's a sniper change, but now RSG continues with RSG, but Nat secures the backline entrance. Now Wyatt's going back for the retreat here for Blacklist. Still maintaining the respect and the damage that they receive from RSG.
One hit coming out from Eman. Already put him so low. In fact, it was a one-hit knockout coming out from Eman with the shotgun. At this point, it's not even just a moniker now. He embodied how to utilize this shotgun. Was actually gunning for Edward at that moment to punish him, and Edward, after jumping with the falling starmer, this could be a great punish, but just as Oheb missteps in there, Team Eman was quick to react.
I mean, that's exactly why you have the Beatrix, right? For those situations, and like I was saying before that even happened, Eman struggled a little bit, but that kill there, especially on Oheb, does help him out here. They're going to grab the turret, but they're looking for a sandwich play here.
Oh, there comes Wise with the sandwich initiation. Eman going low and is still safe, but Edward was the casualty. RSG, Light is trying to defend here, trying to get a counter go, but still, Oheb trying to give him damage, and RSG maintaining, but no, Oheb finishes the job. Oh, with the pickups. 1-to-1 trade against RSG.
I honestly feel that the RC are very happy with that trade.
Yeah.
That's Edward taken out and another kill for Eman. I would say though, Edward had the right decision to go for that pickoff. As he jumped, his falling star would covered so much area that even after Eman's tactical repositioning, he still had the kill threat. If he had a way to survive for one more second, he would have taken out the Beatrix, but Aqua was right in front of him with a yin yang overturn.
Oh, there goes the flight again of Oheb connecting to Nat,
Wow.
still sustaining
Wasted
the
it.
fight.
That's a waste.
Oh,
There
That's
is the
huge.
Lord available. That is a huge waste of ultimate from Blacklist
a
International.
window for RSG.
Yeah, now they know this information. That's why we see RSG starting this Lord up right away. They want to get in the position that they need. They know they don't have to work around this Oheb crossbow of Tang. Here we go.
Well, who will secure this Lord? It's going to be Demon Kite, and it's a knockup coming in right over, but Oh My Venus lands with the knockup here on 2. RSG defense back, but that is Demon Kite going in low. Nat's trying to sustain the damage, trying to divert attention, but Oheb has taken flight once again, and Nats, look at that, still sustaining the fight, but the Lord,
Eman!
It's not yet
gonna do it!
a double for Eman. Look at the return fire from Haji, but that play from Eman himself.
The concealed play. Light and Eman, what do they want to do
They
here?
want
Do
to
you want to
make
go
a
for
play.
Weiss?
Are they going for the kill?
Is this the right decision? No,
my
it's not.
Venus.
They have to get out. They have to get out.
Ultimate has been dropped down. The hammer has been dropped down, but Oh My Venus here going in range for Eman.
Oh my, Eman and his shotgun.
I mean, even though you secure the Lord there, it didn't convert into anything.
Not
Right? Because
even a bit.
this is the thing, right? When you, I mean, we saw Aqua kind of struggle there in the mid lane trying to help out just because, again, you don't have the ultimate. You're not really able to do much. And if your umbrella doesn't even land where you want it to land,
Yep.
you kind of struggle.
Weiss being in trouble in the crosshair of Eman going on half HP. Oh my god, this plays.
Very scary stuff.
Scary stuff and
As long
scary
as,
plays.
as long as Haji is actually helping his teammates, as well as Oh My Venus, Weiss can go for those kind of plays and they can punish RSG for it. A very close match. We talked about how even this could get, and with how RSG played in the past few minutes, they are saying that they're not letting go.
Oh, that's the immortality going down for Edward, but still stunned by light. Eman is
Oheb.
primary target of Oheb. That's
He
the
can fly.
matchup. Eman is down. Oheb has taken flight, connecting more members, damaging from his daggers. Though still, Nats going back in for the defense. Weiss has the immortality, but Haji secures the kill. Light is down for RSG. There's no defense, there's no setup, but Blacklist International are going to poke it down and try to take this Lord or even the turret.
You held on to that tier 1 as long as you could, RSG. But that was actually quite the play. Edward had the immortality. He took the shotgun
Are
to
they
the face.
finishing this?
And here we go.
This is
Oh,
one more
what a stun!
two-member stun from Blacklist International. RSG suppressed, and Oheb is just throwing down. Well, the last man standing for the Raiders. Will he still
Eman's
make it
up.
for the defense?
Eman's
it's
up.
a 5-man engage and invade in the base of RSG.
No
Still,
minions for RSG, and Blacklist International will have theirs.
Aqua's up.
This is so important.
There's 3 members of RSG right now. Can they make it for the defense?
They're going to be able to clear.
Edward bursted down by Eman,
But the base-
is still open.
No minions.
Oh no, Oheb is
my
on a
God.
streak. Aqua with the shutdown. RSG returning
Eman.
fire.
Eman's hungry.
He's
my
still
God.
hungry for blood. Oh my god, another reset from these two teams.
But this means,
RSG.
this means that the Lord can be available for Blacklist, or will it be? He's life stealing his way out. RSG just defended that so valiantly, but at the same time, Blacklist International didn't have to do that.
I think they just wanted to end the game.
Yeah.
And I mean, they took the risk. They didn't think that they would actually be able to defend. But
no,
oh,
no, no.
Eman.
Down Eman, that's the immortality. Will he make it be? Will he make it in time? But no, Haji takes him down. No Eman, no light. Blacklist International still remains strong with 3.
Eman didn't have to do that.
Oh my
So,
gosh, this game. Oh, this game.
Whoever makes the mistakes. will lose the game. At this point, RSG has no way to contest the Lord. What they can do right now is just to clear out the minion wave, avert the storm, delay as much. If you flow the minion waves long enough, you can wait for Emma to be alive. That's the only play that RSG can do at this point. They have to set up for a
has
defense.
used the ultimate with the way the transfer play has happened right now inside of RSG. Oh, they're still safe, but the ultimate now has been used by OHEB.
What a game.
What a game, but that's the thing, right? The ultimate will be available for OHEB when the next Lord gets marching down into RSG Philippines base, and at the same time, I mean, even item-wise, it's pretty good for both teams. It's just going to come down to that defense. And again, does Emon find the positioning that he needs here?
He needs to be
because
careful.
He's got to be super careful at this point, and they kind of just have to turtle this up next to the crystal and hope that they can defend. And here we go. Lord now in the mid. Base exposed here.
A Raiders defense right now, half HP on the Lord. Will Light make a good stun here among Blacklist International, but now still, ultimate has been used by Haji. Zone out is happening for Blacklist. Taking down top lane turret, but OHEB here is trying to go down, trying to poke down Ness, but the Winter Truncheon play! Another ultimate use by Blacklist International.
That's a successful defense, though, for RSG Philippines. They buy themselves more time. They're going to lose some resources in the jungle. But again, what do you do here for RSG Philippines, Wolf?
You just throw it or maybe make a conceal play, but this could be a blunder. This could be very bad.
Oh, Wise being trapped in on 5. Will they make it out here alive? But still Light going back, going on half HP. Edwards trying to return fire here on the reconnaissance and reinforcement. Oh, it's still RSG
What a sweaty
defending
game.
this base.
They're
Oh my
going.
God.
The damage connecting to OHEB. Eman wants to take a shot here, but still Eman backs away with a shotgun. Another defense. We need to calm down on how this game is about to end, ladies and gentlemen, because this is a playground. We're in a playground. We're witnessing a seesaw play from both of these teams.
Again, there's so many immortalities here to deal with, too. Naz quite tank himself, but they could not be done yet. Again, it's still a minute till the next Lord comes up, and both teams looking for some type of numbers advantage. If they can actually, if you're RSG Philippines, you just want to get some of these immortalities down if you can. That's your goal. Meanwhile, Blacklist International just wants to get someone down, have that numbers advantage, and that is Emon. As much as they're trying to get to Emon, but unfortunately they haven't been able to do it. Now we're about 30 seconds from that Lord. Neither could do what they wanted to, what their game plan was, so it's going to come down to that contestment for the Lord.
18 seconds for that Lord that they needed. Two of these members are ready to take it, but still in the positioning, getting control of the river. Blacklist International still remains undetected.
Oh my Venus with a prime positioning for an attack.
There you go. There you go. Oh! What's happening?
What is happening?
We're back!
We're back. We're back.
Okay.
We're good. We're good.
Even the crowd.
We're good.
Oh my god, the blood
That
pressure.
is the Horn of War.
The Horn of Welcome.
That is the Horn of War.
Okay, well,
And the
right
pressure
now,
of this battle, Eman is trying to snipe in. Nobody's trying
Oh
to
my
engage
God,
with
so
this
close.
Lord.
Oh,
OHEB is down. The immortality has been used, but not trying to divert attention here from Blacklist International.
Light
here.
So far,
No
too far.
use for that ultimate.
And they know where
Onto
he
the
is.
secure. It's still a back and forth. It's still a back and forth engage from these two teams.
And now the immortality is out for OHEB. Niso mentioned about this, and it is actually an important resource because now you can't be so aggressive on OHEB. One shot, literally one shot coming out from Eman will destroy the win condition of Blacklist International. This game is so sweaty.
Yeah, I can't even feel my fingers.
look at RSG.
Right now.
They've got the immortalities now, too, all
Demon
locked and
Kite
loaded.
versus Wise. Onto the
OHEB
Lord.
spots them out. You can hear the crowd. Both teams.
The energy.
Fighting for this Lord here.
Nobody's trying to engage with the Lord. It's a dance. It's Wise versus Demon Kai. 2 members up with the immortality. Will they make it? Here comes the Queen. With the flicker, catching down 2. There goes the exchange. That's the feathered airstrike, dropping down 1 on Light.
Ultimate
but still,
for ultimate. Lord is low.
Lord is low here, but nobody's trying to go near here from RSG.
They're trying to find the space here, the angle that they can here. Lord less than half health.
Demon Kite is in trouble. That's the immortality.
But the 1-1
is down.
Oheb down.
Oheb is down. As well as Demon Kite, but Haji scores the kill. Here comes the code. Light, no counter engage,
Wise.
but still Wise secures the Lord RSG.
Come on.
It's still up.
Immortality still.
And Haji's gonna be out. Nats in front of him. No way to escape if you're a Farsa.
Wings by wings.
He's escaping out of the map.
You can't hide in that tree, Haji.
No, he's back in the ground. Ultimate counter to Nats.
The bomb.
Again.
The weave.
So close.
My goodness.
Oheb, 30 seconds. Demon Kai, 32 seconds himself. The minions are in favor of Blacklist International except this mid lane. And without the wave clear coming out, Oh My Venus is trying his best.
Trying
Only
to buy
one
time.
cannon to help them. They have to protect this cannon at all costs because Oheb is now respawning.
4 members up from RSG right now, trying to gain another tower takedown. Okay, but Oh My Venus still remaining on the control of the backlines. We gotta take a break here. My gosh.
Okay.
Right now, the pressure is so high from RSG and Blacklist.
We've got the sound back as well. And here we go. What an intense last few minutes here. And what this has resulted in is a huge swing in favor for RSG Philippines in terms of catching up in items.
Look at that sniper
immortality.
point.
But this is the thing,
Look
they
at the
might look for
sniper
a
point.
play.
Aqua, and now for the game, that's the shotgun change. But now 4 members of Blacklist International trying to gain in for
Watch
the
out,
attention.
Edward. Watch out for Edward.
Oh my gosh. It's still going to be another reset in Cage.
Again,
Don't you love this game?
This is going to come down to another Lord fight. That's how it's going to go. You see both teams looking to make conceal plays just to get immortalities out, or maybe a Wind of Nature even. But that's not happening, right? That's not going to happen for either team here, as Lord is less than a minute away. Both of them want to set up. The downside for RSG Philippines is those 2 turrets that are down in the base, they have to handle those lanes. Meanwhile, for Blacklist International, they don't have to worry about that just yet. But this Lord fight, if it goes in the hands of RSG Philippines, that's where they're in trouble. Because at 28, almost 29 minutes in the game, those death timers are very long.
30 minutes.
My goodness.
We're into the game for almost 30 minutes. But
Is this the longest game if ever?
No,
No,
30,
it's
not.
37, 38.
38.
All right.
Was it last week? Yeah.
10 minutes short.
Yeah. There goes the ultimate, trying to find down 2 from RSG. Haji has used down the feathered airstrike. But still, they want RSG to come in with a death push.
Edward is holding on to this angle for a very long time now. And look at Emma just walk through that. They don't know for sure. I'm not entirely sure if RSG item to have as well a crucial timing. And now Oheb has his own immortality, Wise doesn't, and Haji and the entirety of RSG except Demon Kite has their immortality.
Here we go. We are now looking at a lore dance right here from both of these teams. Still Nats trying to gain control of the equilibrium up top.
And again, this is what you expect, right? This is now probably the game-winning Lord for either team. So we're going to see the dance happen here. Immortalities have now come back online for the majority of Blacklist International, Oheb included. And so whoever's gold laner is taken down first is going to be a huge advantage. They still have to work around just the mobility that Blacklist International has. That's why we see RSG Philippines being so careful. Naz planting himself on the top side to put some pressure up there, keeps Haji up on that side, and meanwhile Naz can do his thing. So RSG Philippines, do they want to commit to something here in the Lord Pit right now when they know that Haji isn't there with the feathered airstrike?
Time is an important resource. As you can see, Eman doesn't have the orange buff compared to like Oheb getting his own. So this is a big buff, by the way. It's almost an item. It's actually an item if you think about it. So RSG has been holding on, and they haven't had found the time to get into the orange buff.
Flicker, oh my Venus. Trying
That
to
is a
engage with
big
Emma.
battle spell to have. But they did
no.
burn Eman's Flicker, so I think that they're really happy with that
An
trade.
even trade of the flickers here for both gold lanes. No, they're supporting the gold lane. Eman and Oh My Venus trying to level out. But look at the damage, almost half HP from Oheb there.
Not only that, but again, you're down 2 flickers on your mid and your gold lane for RSG Philippines. You've got to be super careful here, protecting Emon especially, and that's why we see them being so far up towards their base. Meanwhile, Naz still trying to put pressure on the top side. So this could be the moment that Blacklist International knows we could possibly take this chance.
Yep.
And that's what we see happening.
Edward holds that position. Once again, he's going to be completely wrapping around. Eman has to be careful. And now they have found it. They have found the opening. They will go to Eman this time.
Oh no, the space. Eman has been trapped. Immortality has been used. This is the go time for Blacklist International. Trapping down 1, but Oheb connecting all the crossbow of Tang into the Raiders. Scatter around the rapid light, trying to go and save his life, but still Haji still remains on target. Demon Kite as well. There's action all over the map. Light is still alive.
That's gonna be another down here, and now Light has fallen. It's only 2 left for RSG.
One right now, there's Demon Kite and Nats, but now securing the kill. Nats returns fire, but Demon Kite left to the benefit of RSG.
He can't do it all himself here.
Are
Or
they
can they?
calling this?
Or can they?
Nats is the only one from RSG to defend this base. Still battling 4 from Blacklist
That's it.
International.
He didn't buy enough time.
Blacklist now finishing the base. It's still the code remaining strong with a reverse sweep.